What up, fellow agents? PurePrime here. Hamish just finished his state of the game and talked about a few things. The revive Hive problem they talked about. There coming big RNG changes. They talked about the PvP that they forgot to mention something in the patch notes. And then they talked about Elite Task Force. Let's begin with the small changes. There's a maintenance coming tomorrow, and within that maintenance they will fix a few things, and those things are the leaderboards will return, of course, and they talked about the keys. So the raid keys, then I mean when you open up a raid cache and it doesn't show you the raid keys, you can't get that key. So they're fixing that. And tomorrow, that's pretty easy. If you want to do it today, the only thing you have to do, just quick travel back to the BOO, so the base of operations, then return to raid, and you will have the chance to open the cache again, and most of the time, the key will drop as well. And after that, they talked about the loading times. They fixed the loading times on PC, or they lowered it. It's not on the optimal form yet, of course. It will never be, in my opinion. And then some players have mentioned some backpack trophy issues, that they found a new backpack but they didn't receive the backpack. So they're fixing that tomorrow as well. And the upgrade bench problem will be fixed as well tomorrow. So you don't have to do that mission anymore, or that project anymore where you have to defeat Tidal Basin, or even if you have more problems, that if you have defeated Tidal Basin and it doesn't show up after that. But yeah, they talked about it, of course, and they're fixing it tomorrow. See, the blueprints, they talked about the blueprints, and they love to have some feedback about that because they don't see any problems with it. And then they fixed the audio problem, or they said they fixed the audio problem. For some players on the consoles, it's still there. And then the only thing you can do is just close your application and come back, and it's back again. It's very annoying, but they're working on it, and probably with the next update. So don't expect it to get here on Friday, so tomorrow. But they're fixing the problem, and hopefully they're coming it with Tuesday if you still have the problem. And the same problem for that blue screening when you were in a party. When you were in a party and then opened up your progressions, you could have a problem that your game blue screened and crashed. They fixed that as well, and they fixed it yesterday already. So if you still have problems with that, make sure to let them know on all the forums or on Discord or wherever you are on. They are everywhere, man. On Twitter, on Instagram, you name it. But let them know if you still have problems with it. I think they fixed it because I don't have a problem anymore. Yesterday and the day before that, before the yesterday's update, I had a few problems. Every time I went to my progression, I get kicked out. And that was a few. I am a hard learner, so to say. And they talked about the collection problems, and those problems were or are the phones that are popping up everywhere, so the comms. Even though you pick them up, sometimes it will show you that you need to pick up the comm. And they are fixing this as well. Maybe not tomorrow, but they are looking at it. And hopefully it's just a simple problem and doesn't screw up anymore. Okay, and then they talked about the RNG, guys. They talked about it and they asked us. So they asked the community to respond. They literally said, this is the time to dive on the community Discord, on everything, on Reddit, and make your statement. Because now they're gonna wanna change the whole setup. So they're gonna change the core. or they want to change the core, and they want to do it with us. So they want to listen to the community. So this is the time, guys. If you have a problem, or if you have an idea that you think it's better in a way of RNG, or in other ways to get loot or something like that, this is the time to let them know. Having a little vacation within the state of the game. So for the next 3 to 4 weeks, we don't have a state of the game on Wednesday. So I will look it up myself and have a see if I can create my own state of the game instead of just recapping the state of the game from Massive itself. And they finally did it, guys. They fixed the Reviver Hive, or so they say. They fixed the Reviver Hive. We have to see, of course. We have to see. But yeah, they said it would work correctly now. But they will send us some extra information why it doesn't work when it doesn't work. So for example, when you are shocked, you can't use your Reviver Hive. So if you go down or if you die while shocked, the Reviver Hive won't revive you. Or when you are EMP'd, the Reviver Hive won't work, of course, and it will not revive you. But now they are adding some extra visuals to it. So when you are going down or when you die and your Reviver Hive revives you, then you will give a little bit extra information when it doesn't. So when it doesn't revive you, you will get extra information why it doesn't revive you. And if it still doesn't revive you, just make a screenshot, make vids. They want to know, because they want to work this problem. They think they fixed it and they like all the feedback from us. And they talked about the PvP for a bit, or talked about the PvP. They said they forgot about 2 patch notes from the last maintenance. And those 2 things they changed in the PvP without letting us know in the patch notes were the rival PvP coefficient has been reduced from 1.7 to 1.3. And in the occupied dark zone, the Unbreakable will now react the same as in normalized, because it was too OP, they mentioned. But yeah, that's all the things they talked about PvP. So yeah, that was only the changes they made already, but didn't show us in the patch notes. And then in the next update, they want to focus on the core. So the core of the game. And they want to focus on the community. They wanna know what we are thinking, and they wanna know what we like to get changed. So in the next update, they're gonna fix the RNG, so to say. They're gonna fix the RNG. They wanna listen to us and build a new core for the RNG, so to say. They won't change up the whole system, of course. They want us to let them know what we think about it and what we think that could be better in our opinion. And last time, guys, make sure to dive on those community forums and let them know what you're thinking about. And then they talked about the Elite Task Force. And if you don't know what the Elite Task Force is, the Elite Task Force is a bunch of guys from all over the world that get invited to Massive to talk to the devs. So that's a big opportunity to talk to them and know what the game is about, and maybe tell them what they could do better in any way. And yeah, they're coming with that information in like a week or maybe the week after that. But don't worry, they will spam all the social media and all the forums with all the information they have. We will not miss it, they said. So don't worry, and everyone can subscribe. Or, my bad, everyone can just sign up the forum and sign up for that sort of meet and greet in Sweden at Massive. And of course, make sure to have a visa when you need a visa to go to Sweden. And make sure, of course, you have a passport. But yeah, it will be quite unlucky when you are invited and you don't have a passport or you don't have your visa ready. So make sure when you fill out the forms to get invited to Massive, you have your passport and or visa ready. And yeah, it's pretty nice. We can talk to them, of course, and yeah, they're gonna let us know what is going on and how the game works. And yeah, that sounds pretty amazing, you know. I got a lot of hours in this game, and many people have a lot of hours in this game. And they said they're gonna handpick the people. So it doesn't mean those people are only YouTubers or only streamers. They said that I'm quoting them. Maybe one of the reasons that you are invited, but if you're not a streamer or if you're not on YouTube or if you're not bringing out your content, it's not a must to get invited. Make sure if you want to get invited, just fill out the form. They will handpick a bunch of people. I don't know how many people they can invite or they want to invite. But yeah, that sounds pretty cool. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. That's it for State of the Game for this week. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out.